Very cool. Look at this. It's a water tower with like some shit playing on it. Someone put like a fucking little one of them fucking. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Pretty dope, man. What is that? Whatever. Okay, so I googled that fucking. Let me be blunt about this. Okay, never mind. Not in the mood right now. I'm thinking of like a Super Mario World where there's like ghosts in the background. You know, the ghost levels. Whatever. What time is it? It is Saturday morning, 1:30. I don't know what day it is. Saturday. Probably the 19th or 20th. Yellow shirt. It's a bunny. It's a goat. An Easter egg. A bunny. A bell. Bell. Can you see it? I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. I should. My favorite joke ever, I think, was wasn't there that one fellow from that one movie where he's like, "Oh my God, I love your ribbons." If you ever see a cop and they try and be like overly friendly with you, just do like your best gay voice. Like, "Oh my God, it's the greatest. That's such a little dandy uniform you have there. Oh my God, it's so prissy. Ooh, aren't you just a little dandy?" I touched their. I don't know. I wouldn't touch him. I don't know. That's a good one. He was so friendly with me. I thought he was like hitting on me. Oh my God. Yeah, you probably don't want to touch a cop. But if they get overly friendly, I don't know. That's a good one. If a cop pulls you over and does the fake friendly thing, and then you're like, "Oh my God, that's the cutest little lapel," and then you touch their lapel, can they like break your wrist? They're like, "You're not allowed to touch me." Well, you shouldn't be allowed to talk to me like you're my friend when you're really just a fucking goon, you little fucking goon. God, that cop really got on your nerves, man. Damn it. Oh, man. Whatever. That's stolen from a movie, I think it was called Igby Goes Down, but he was doing it to like an army guy, right? That guy was wearing like Class A, so oh my God, those ribbons. Did you know the two things under Abraham Lincoln's arms? Those are bundles of sticks. And then in a fascist symbol is a bundle of sticks with an axe. And that was like the thing of it was Mussolini's symbol, right? Bundle of sticks with an axe. So whatever. You're gonna go for those sort of lame jokes. I do like a good lame joke. I went biking earlier today. It was very fast. I think I went pretty fast. It was different. It was upside down, and I refused to edit the video to make it go upside right. That is 90% of the joy of this. Is YouTube is well too cultivated. I think it's become too. It's too nice. I think YouTube needs to be like daily life, just mundane, boring, kind of just like looking for gold. I'm looking for gold here. Any gold around here? Is that a light? I'm looking for gold. I'm painting for gold in Florence. I'm painting for gold. Is there any gold I can steal? What if there's like gold nuggets on people's lawn? Now here's one. If you go before Easter, you can go around to the places with children, and you can go in there and you can steal the eggs before the kids get them, because the parents will be out there putting the eggs out. You can go out there and steal the eggs. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, I'm thinking of like Christopher Lloyd in the movie Dennis the Menace. He's going out there stealing Easter eggs. I don't know, he plays a really crummy guy in that one. Maybe I want to get a trench coat. I want to go to a park. I want to find a purse. I want to put my trench coat over the purse and then nab the purse. Like Christopher Lloyd. Was he missing teeth? I don't know. I was watching something on YouTube where it was like the conservative guy was like, it's always the ugly ladies who are always like, we want legal abortions. And then I was thinking about this. I remember there was this. I was one time walking around and I remember seeing this like if I was going to be judgmental and rank women as a 1 to 10. Ooh, is that a satellite or a plane? Is it red? Can you see it? You probably can't see it. I'm probably just hallucinating. It's red and white. It's probably a plane, but could be something cool. It's a UFO. It's an alien. It's probably just a plane or something lame, but it could be cool. There's this like, I would call her 8 or a 9. She's a good-looking lady. She had like this 4 or 3, and they were like really friendly with each other. And I was like, I wonder, because you don't see like the hotties don't ever like hang out with the hotties. So the pretty girls get the ugly girls to say what's on their mind that they're scared to say themselves, right? I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not saying that I'm not for or against abortion. I'm just saying maybe the ugly girls speak for the pretty girls because the pretty girls are, I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, is that, you know pretty girls lie too, right? Yeah, so if you're a male, you know how the person who's in charge doesn't normally go around screaming at stuff. So it's kind of like that. If you're a male and you have a lieutenant, your lieutenant speaks for you. You don't speak for yourself, right? The ugly lady speaks for the pretty lady. They're pussies just like the males, okay? Males are pussies, females are pussies, I mean, I don't give a shit about abortion. I don't have an opinion one way or the other on that one. I don't know enough about it to have an opinion, but the ugly ladies don't have opinions. It's the pretty ladies who tell the ugly ladies what to say, probably. Because maybe that's how it works. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out here. Just pissing in the wind. Oh, man. Man, damn it. Might just do a 2-hour walk. I might do Hickory Hills out. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go downtown. Could get my bicycle and go biking. Get back at you get back at 3. There's no winning. I bought a wiffle bat. I bought a wiffle bat for some reason. I spent $5 on a wiffle. I wanted a red one, but they had a blue one, and then I went to my garage and I had some yellow paint, and it did not dry. I wanted to walk around with a yellow neon wiffle bat. I wanted to ominously swing it in my arms a little bit, or do it kind of like a baton. Not a baton. I don't know. What do you call it when you 6-shooter? You twirl it. Twirl my wiffle bat. I was gonna I drilled some holes into it so I can put some string on it, so I can, There's the moon over there. I didn't do my moon commentary yet. What is the moon? There's a farmer's almanac for that, Whatever. Cops are all in gangs, and they're a bunch of sticks. They're a bundle of sticks. The bundle of sticks the Florence police have been infiltrated by the bundle of sticks. They are also known as the bundle of sticks gang, which I don't know which way I'm meaning that. Are you calling them faggots or are you calling them fascists? Probably both. I don't really I was going more for the homosexual one. I think that one's funnier. The fascist one, everybody's a fascist. The left is fascist. The right is fascist. Even the libertarians and the fucking anarchists are secretly all fascists. So that's my position, 8 billion fascists in the world. I've never met a human being in my entire life who I didn't secretly think was a fascist. So, what sort of moon are you? Are you considered a blood moon? What is it called when it has that haze to it? Why does it have the red haze to it? There was a story I heard once where someone had something bad happen on the blood moon. Is that a blood moon? I don't even know if that's a blood moon or not. Whatever. Cops are my friends. Hey there, I like that That's such a cute little lapel. Ooh my! Call them by their name. That'd be kind of funny, yeah. Hey there, officer. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. La-di-da, la-di-da. I don't know what it is. It's like I can't do work when I'm scared. I'm only good at doing shit when I don't give a shit. Like, it's a very odd thing. Like, it's the ability to not give a shit that is my superpower. I can't. The second I'm supposed to give a shit, I turn to fucking jelly. Because it's like, I don't know. I need to figure that one out. What the fuck's going on there? It's like there's two versions of life. There's people who are good at giving a shit, and they suck when they're not supposed to give a shit. And then there's people who are good when they're not supposed to give a shit. The second, when you're supposed to give a shit, they just stop caring. Because, you know, if I'm supposed to give a shit, then why the fuck am I doing it? I shouldn't be doing it. Someone else should be doing it. You know, like, why the fuck would you put me? If something matters, I shouldn't be involved in it. That's my position. My position is, you know, if it's life or death, come on, don't put me over it, man. I'm here to do silly shit. I'm not here to do adult stuff. I'm not an adult. I'll never be an adult. I'll be 180 in a Google computer, and I'm not an adult. That's my position. You know, fuck adults. Terrible for the world. Whatever. And Frank, come out and play. The Nazis have left. And Frank. Do. Is that iron? Is that new? Iron, nice. Up is down, down is up, left is right, and right is left. Disorient them. It's called gaslighting. The new Florence police uniform now has gaslights on it. They have a little propane torch on the front. It's lit at all times. It symbolizes the flame of the Florence Police Department and their never-ending, you know. Do you really have that much of a beef with them? Nah. I mean, that's kind of funny, you know, getting a huge beef over something very small. I don't know. Maybe. You gotta have a beef over something, you know. It's all this world really is drama. I mean, once you realize that the entire world, no one actually believes any of the shit they're saying, you know, the whole thing kind of falls apart once you put the pieces together. Like, oh, none of them ever believed in any of it. It was always Fugazi. Benghazi, but Benghazi is Fugazi. I mean, she was pretty shitty, but she's no shittier than the rest, I guess. But Fugazi. It was so sad. It was like Al Pacino was playing like a loser mobster. I like it when he plays a winner mobster. Poor Al Pacino. Oh, man. Oh, shit, man. Oh, fuck. So that's what it really is about. It's about, huh? Never would have looked at it like that. Oh, well, at least it's fun. It's too late, baby. It's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Something inside has died. And I. It's too late. See, yeah, you could bike this at night. Be pretty tight. You should have gone to the gym tonight instead of walking. Hey, you were thinking of doing that. You could still do that. You could turn around. You could do like an hour walk and then turn around, go to the gym for an hour. Try and get your bicycle skills up. Try and go, I don't know, it's not, none of your shit's actually, your ideas are okay. In your head, they seem like good ideas, but they're not that good, actually. That's, it takes too much effort to do a good idea. It's like, it's easier to think of like the Rocky montage than to actually do the Rocky montage. So who wants to actually do the work behind a Rocky montage? That takes like 100 hours, 200 hours. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da, dun, dun, dun. It's easier to just play the song for like a minute or two. A lot easier. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So that's what you are, huh? You're a whatever. See, that was another thought I had. I was like, that cop was like, I was thinking, what if he just pegged you immediately? He was like, I know exactly who that person is. I just harass him by being friendly, and then he'll take that weight, and it'll ruin. Because at the end of the day, he wants to drive around at night and see nothing. He doesn't want to see bikers. Even if he sees a car, I guess he's like, you really shouldn't be driving at night. Because that's kind of his thing, probably. He's just being lazy like everybody else. So his tactic was a lazy tactic. I'll show him. Okay, now you get into a 4-hour walk and go to UNA again. And I'm gonna peep through some fucking windows too. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I got my ladder. I got my fucking what is it called? I've never seen Porky's or Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, there's a website called AZ Nudes, and you can look at the nude scenes. I might have seen that part of it. I don't think I've ever seen Revenge of the Nerds or. He can go left, but he can't go. And if a cop gets angry at you, you go, "Oh, daddy." I don't know. I resent people who think they control anything. I like the idea that the world is actually not under control, but humans like that feeling. I mean, it's an interesting question, because on the one hand, there's extreme control where like people think they have the right to. Do you have the right to feel in control? I mean, there's asteroids and there's all this shit that you should legitimately be scared of. And then there's, should you be scared of literally everything? Like, like there's that mural over in East Florence where it's like, first came the plague, then came the Renaissance, which is, in the back of my mind, I'm going, hey, isn't that kind of like as a white person, I'm like, now every time I see a black person, I'm like, they basically see me as the plague, so they want to kill me probably. Because I'm the plague, right? Like, in that mural, I'm technically the plague, so. I mean, I'm not. I hope I'm not. Maybe I am the plague. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like 5 generations ago, my great-great-great-grandfather owned like 200 slaves, and I still kind of want reparations because they were taken away from him by like Abraham Lincoln. So I believe in reparations. I mean, I do. It's, so. he sleeping while with his truck on? I mean, what's going on there? Is it like a refrigerator thing? You think it's like a refrigerated stuff in the back? They have like a mini. I mean, how big is a small generator? Can you make a generator that's like, you know, the size of a couple shoe boxes, like 2-3 shoe boxes? You know, because the generators I've seen are the size of like a, I don't know, I describe it as like a 3-4 feet by 3-4 feet by 3-4 feet, maybe. I don't know, maybe air conditioner size. Yeah, it reminds me of that Prager fucker. You know, he was always like, even if you're unhappy, pretend to be happy. You have you know, because I have no problem with capitalism in the sense that, like, you know, I like the idea that everybody's unhappy and that we can all chase money and we can get new products and cheaper products. But the second, you know, I mean, like, what the fuck is the point of making new products if you're not gonna, you know, because the point of making a product is to try and help people. Not to help people, but to sell them bullshit, right? Like, here's a Coca-Cola, it'll make you smile. And if everybody's already smiling because fucking Prager told them to smile even if they're miserable, then why am I fucking making a new Coke product, you know? Like, I don't know. Why are you picking on Prager? Because I don't consider myself a liberal. I mean, I don't consider myself a communist or a liberal, but conservatives scare the shit out of me, man. Like, it's like getting bad again. You know, the left, to be fair, I was kind of freeloading. I live in Alabama. I was never scared of the Black Lives Matter. There's so many fucking rednecks around here with shotguns and stuff. I was freeloading off these fuckers so bad. So I never felt any fear of, you know, the white people around here look forward to, they wish the Black Lives Matter would do like rioting and stuff. They've already got their shotguns and their guns set up. They're like, oh boy, you come try to do that around here, boy. We have that in our DNA, boy. That's not funny, but it's probably true. That might actually be true. Huh. You think you're gonna burn my car dealership down? I got 4, 5, 6, 8 employees with guns. We worse than the Koreans, man. The Koreans in the LA ride were on top of their, you know, their building with the guns and stuff. You did freeload, I guess, technically, because that was like a northeastern, it was like in Minnesota? Holy shit, Minnesota had that problem? What percentage of the population in Minnesota is black anyway? Like 10%, 5%? They're so liberal, they're terrified to you know, do anything about it because, you know, they don't have the Southern heritage. They don't know how to deal with that problem, I guess. Oh, yeah. I like your lapel. Oh my god, that's such a prissy little uniform there. You keep your car so tidy. Oh my god, look at those details. You never see a cop car that's like a jalopy. Jalopy? A hoopty? A hoopty? What's a hoopty? Like a fucked up car, right? Like a, you know, it's not like a, there's no rust. Well, they might have rust on some of the, maybe New York City or something. There's some nice cars around here. They're always nice and painted and cleaned well. Very prissy, very professional. What's the difference between prissy and professional? Speaking of the Antichrist, look at that prissy car there. Ah, nice. Do the, you want to practice your gay voice? It's, oh my, it's such a nice car. Ooh. $10 he wouldn't do that to a cop. $10. I don't think I'd have the balls to do it. This is the South. Well, it's the northwest South of Alabama. It's the South and it's the northwest South. This is supposed to be a liberal area too, so. They're trained probably to be dominant in the conversation. So a way of testing that would be, hey, do you want to hear a joke I wrote? And then if they don't say yes or no, they're not going to answer any of your questions. And they're going to look for information off the questions. They're going to ask you questions that seem innocuous. But they, then they're going to tie you down with the questions they ask you. So, oh well, that's their tactic. Now you know. So the thing that Google said, you just ask, am I allowed to leave? Am I allowed to leave? And I just keep saying that. And I think they're allowed. You're forced to give them ID. If they ask for ID, you have to give them ID, but you don't have to do anything else unless they give you an order, which is a declarative, like a stop. If they say stop, you have to stop. Normally it's a declarative order, like a. If they give an order, you're playing with fire if you break you have to be in the right if you're going to break an order they give you. So. Trying to task me out as some fucking police cop. Oh, yeah, he's trying to task me out with the thing he thinks I'm doing. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm not here to see fucking Florence titties. I'm here to see. I'm after something a lot more lewd than that. This is lewder than titties. It's T-Mobile, Palm Beach tan. It's the shit you people. I'm trying to figure out what society allows. I'm trying to figure out what is the lowest common denominator. What is this thing holding this thing together? Because to me, the world should have fallen apart. Like this thing should have centrifugal forced. If there's the strong nuclear force and the weak nuclear force, my brain's going, this thing should all just explode. Like the entire world should just be like, a Mexican standoff. Everyone should have a gun at everyone's head and everyone should be shooting everyone. But that's not what the world is, so I'm trying to reconcile those two things, like, how come there isn't more fucked upness? How come, because my worldview is that the world is a fucked up place, and it's not that fucked up. So I'm trying to, merge those two things together by walking around at night, looking at things. So it's a noble desire. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not noble. Antifa. I'm part of Antifa. Throw the bombs, man. I don't know. I don't like black shirts. Fuck it. You shouldn't have freeloaded. You should have been like because they were all. Remember, because this is the South. They were all worried during Obama and stuff, and they were worried under Biden. So they're like, what if that northern shit starts coming south? So you should have cared about their feelings. I'm a feelings thinker. It sucks because I don't know, maybe I can't tell the difference between feelings and facts and thinking. They're all connected, so they're so connected. I don't know how to disconnect them. Because imagine, because in my head I feel a little safe now. I can just be like, can I keep walking? you know, and I don't have to pretend, you know, because I know he's not my friend. I know that. I knew that yesterday. But, you know, when they talk to you, you emulate people to a certain degree. There's a lot of social contagion in this world. Even I fall for it. I fall for social contagion all the time, man. The wisdom of crowds. The unwisdom of crowds, that's a good question. Is the crowd wise or is the crowd stupid? I don't know. Both. Neither. See, I was going to bike this. Yeah, you get caught. I think there's too many cars. It'd be good on a weekday. You could bike it like 2 o'clock. Weekend, you can't do that. You would technically be breaking the rules because you'd probably have to go through red lights. But you know, it'd be like a speed run of Florence. No one on the street. Ah, yeah. For some reason, that looks like I thought that was an owl for a second. The ears. I don't know. Hooters is going out of business. I thought that was a month or 2 ago. I don't know. It's not that good of news. You know, you could try doing like a sexier version of Hooters, maybe like a bikini barista Hooters. They wear like sling bikinis. That could work. What is this strip joint thing in Alabama now? There's one in Huntsville, you know, Gentleman's Club. Did I change sides? I think I changed sides. I did it subconsciously. I wasn't even paying attention. Wow. As a cop, they're programmed to see he's way too relaxed. If you're walking around at midnight or 2, you should be in a high stress, you know, sort of worldview. So it's my lack of stress they see. It's the I'm acting like I'm at home. You know, I'm acting way too calm, way too tranquil. I'm on the verge of happiness. It's, you know, they don't like that. Why would a person be walking around at 2 in a happy mood? Then again, you know, that would be, if it was the Wakandan police, it would probably be the same. So if it was the communist police, they'd probably be the same way too. They're just programmed to be jerks, I guess. I don't know. Wakandan police. In Wakanda, you know how like there's the black people in like Louisiana. There was these prostitutes. They'd be like, I'm half white, half black, and they could charge based on their ethnicity. On the I don't want to say mulatto, but I'm not getting views anyway, so I'm going to say mulatto. But it's like a black mulatto thing. You know, they could charge differently. In Wakanda, you know, they discriminate based on the mulatto-ness of the Wakandanese citizenry. So, Arrest that cracker! I'm not a cracker. I'm half Wakandan, half white. I don't know. That could maybe be funny. Even in Wakanda, they sell like a makeup that makes the black ladies look whiter. I mean, come on, whoa. Even in Wakanda, really? That's mean. Come on, man. Not that I'm pro-white. I don't know. I mean, I'm neutral white. I hate black people just as much as I hate white people and black people and Hispanics. Yeah, all so terrible. All so terrible. Stealing jokes, man. Well, I already told you, this is not for entertainment purposes. This is for, what is the point of this? It's exorcism. I'm exercising my right to walk around. I'm exercising ghosts and demons and exercising, yeah, is it right to walk around? I don't even know if that's a right. Free association, freedom of assembly. I don't know. Is this assembly? You have to have a permit to walk around? Maybe. Probably do. In a conservative future, you get arrested for walking around at 2. Boy, you have your walk around permit. It's called curfew, right? You're probably able to curfew. You have to have a reason. I don't know. I'm an artist. I'm not bound by the rules. I'm an artist. I'm not bound by the rules. Not a good thing. Not a good defense. Cops hate that defense. Oh, I was going 65 and a 45 because I'm not bound by the rules, Mr. Officer. I wonder if they're programmed that way, or if it's like just a genetic thing, or if it's like is it a brainwashing thing? Is it I don't know. It's a good question. I don't believe in rules. I guess I don't. I mean, the most extremist of example, I guess not. Rules are just examples. I don't know, maybe. Thou shalt not murder unless you accuse the other person of murdering first. Then you can murder them. Thou shalt not cheat on thy wife unless it's Bathsheba and you really want to fuck that. Was he married at the time? You don't even know if he was married at the time. You really shouldn't be using that example. So, and they were allowed to have polygamy back then, right? So, good old King David. The key is to be the king. If you're the king, you get to make the rules. And if you make the rules, you're never wrong. That's why it's good to follow the rules while being the king. Because you're always following the rules because the king makes the rules. So, there are no rules, is what he's saying. Except for power. Power is the only rule. Rule of the jungle. Now you start singing Welcome to the Jungle by System of a Down. No, it's not. It's Guns N' Roses. But we are civil. No, you aren't King David. I know a King David when I meet one. I know all. I can look in a person's eyes and I can tell. You got some King David. You got some fucking. You got some of that, whatever that Mexican beer drinking guy. Dos Equis guy. I don't always follow the rules, but when I do break them, I do it like King David. Dos Equis with King David, maybe. I do like the leg plant. The leg plant is kind of fun. Yeah, I was gonna have a big wiffle bat. I was gonna have it on my side. I don't know. That's kind of. He was trying to play. He was trying to be cute. I think. It's a wiffle bat. Is a wiffle bat a weapon? I mean, really? You know, if a person walks around with a wiffle bat, are they dangerous? Is a person with a wiffle bat more dangerous than a person without a wiffle bat? I don't know. That's a good question. And then I tried painting it bright yellow, but the shit didn't fucking dry. So I don't know if that's gonna work. I wonder if there's a way to paint things. You have to like you might have to like put a glue on it or something. Or I want it to be like a bright yellow, like like a sign like that over there. I want to twirl it, and I cut some I drilled into it. I was gonna put a rope in it. Yeah, so just sort of flick it on my wrist. Oh yeah, he's walking around. But it would be the joke. It would be the joke is that, you know, it's not dangerous, right? It's more the attitude aspect of it. There's a dumbass with a wiffle bat painted bright yellow. It kind of amuses me. I need to get it. I want to get it that bright though. I want it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to do it right because that fucking spray paint did not stick. Either that or I have those googly eyes. Put the little googly eyes on it, but that kind of comes off as crazy. I don't know, I'm looking around. Googly eyes never come off as sane, so you can't have googly eyes ever and come off serious. If you're gonna do a prank, you have to do it well. You have to show craftsmanship. And currently, that wiffle bat is amateur hour at the Apollo. I need to dip it. I need something. I need it professionally dipped, like a clear yellow plastic paint almost. Or I have to do some research on how to paint something really, really well. I want it to be so bright you can see it. Ooh, neon paint, like a glow in the dark paint. Ooh, there you go. That'd be pretty fucking hot. You get some radium poisoning. I like it. 10 out of 10. Red lobster. It's a lobster that is red. So I got like a GoPro and I biked around for maybe an hour. That makes some big files. I got to figure out how to do that shit a little better. But it was pretty good. It was like 3 gigs. It might be like 3 gigs for every 20 or 30 minutes. It's pretty big files. Some of them files are pretty big. For you. thought you were a tooth or a knife. Baklava. Not a baklava. What's the Klingon weapon? Knife. I'm here to bash crime. It'd be like a comedic. It'd be a parody version of what was that crime movie that came out in had Nicolas Cage and the crime fighters, but they were vigilantes. I'm not actually a vigilante. I'm just I'm looking for crime. I'm a voyeuristic. I'm not for or against crime. I just like to watch crime. So I'm a voyeur for crime. I like to watch crimes. So I walk around looking for crimes and I just watch them. Yeah, it's it's very Seinfeldian. The ending where they sit back and just watch the mugging. Here's a good question. When people would listen to like Rush Limbaugh for like 4 or 6 hours. What if people just like the sound of certain people's voices? Because it's not even like the music. It's not even that people were listening to him. They're just like, I like the way he talks. I don't even listen to what he talks to about. I don't listen to what Jon Stewart talks about. I just like the tone of their voice. So if you work on your tone, you can get anything you want. Do you know about asphalt and yellow lights and KFC and Tidal Max and KFC and little ridges on the side of the highway that will wake you up if you go a little too far onto the right or left side? Oh man. Don't tell my back, my achy bakey back. I just don't think it understand. You're not open, Tidal Max. Turn your light off, buddy. Turn it off. Turn it off. You lying sociopaths. Don't tell my back. Don't tell my eyes. It's a monkey see, monkey hear, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey hear, monkey say. What are the monkey stories, the statues? The looking man with his wiffle bat. But the ball that came with it didn't have holes. When I was a kid, wiffle balls had holes in them. Now they don't have holes in them, I guess. So that's sad. When I was a youngster, I ate a bunch of ice cream and I ate a bunch of these. Are they Eichmanns or what are the fucking? It's a bakery. Like a whole box of those. Man, I am eating like shit right now. I got that fruit. Oh, wait, shit, a fish. What's the story behind that fish, do you think? He's a fish. He's a fish. He's a truck. He wants to say, I'm a truck. That's what honking means. I don't know. I got nothing here. I got nothing. I just gotta walk. Get information. I'm here to get information. Here to be a voyeur. It's a new website. It's called capitalistvoyeurweb.com. You actually did go to Voyeur Web when you were a kid. You were younger. I don't know. I have a voyeur fetish a little bit. Not as much anymore. I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of all my fetishes eventually. I'm Rasputin. I've got an aristocratic queen. I like to cuckold the queen. That's my fetish. I'm trying to get in with the police chief's wife. I'm trying to mow her grass. I want to mow all the wives of the police officers, the forms. I'm a simple man with simple fetishes. You know, a modern day Rasputin. He's crazy as Rasputin. You gotta worry. When you do that, you gotta worry you're gonna get poisoned. And I'm gonna get poisoned. If you do that, you deserve to get poisoned, probably. You know, or you'll get beaten with wiffle bats. But they'll be very hard. They'll be filled with concrete. They'll be filled with gravel. Oh yeah. Rasputin was known. He was famous for. He would just fart whenever he had to fart. Rasputin did not hold his farts in. He would gleefully smile while farting. Good old Rasputin. That rapscallion. Rasputin the rapscallion. Rapscallion. How many R words can you do with rapscallion? Rasputin. Rootin' tootin'. Rascal Rasputin. There you go. That really is kind of a fucked up worldview that you're going for now, which is basically, you know, you never really learn the whole, all males hate each other and see each other as competition. It was not ingrained into you correctly. You have that kind of beta vibe. That police officer saw it right through your beta vibe. You have no backbone. You have the backbone of I don't know, what's something that doesn't have a backbone? What is something that doesn't have a backbone? Jellyfish. Don't tell my heart. He only knows how to learn one way, and that is the hard way. Really? Is that the only way you know how to learn? Probably true. You want to jump it? My party likes to girl all the time, girl all the time. My party likes to girl all the time, girl all the time. Could be worse. Oh well. Imagine how funny the world would be if the world was actually transparent. I'd give $1 to have a transparent world. It'd just be like comedy fucking gold. Imagine how beautiful it would be. Would the whole thing fall apart or would it be better? It might turn into a sink. I think that's the reason the world is not transparent. If it was transparent, it would turn into a big fucking sink. Depravity sink or whatever they call it. I don't know how to explain it. In his head, he thinks these are good ideas, but I can understand why people would never listen to this. I have to be frank with myself, because in his head, it's a legitimate question. There's a lack of transparency in this world. It's done on purpose. It's done on purpose, and you have to accept that. They want investment. And there's some part of your brain that you hate working for another person. It's like a hardwiring thing. I hate the idea of making money for someone else. It hurts. It's like a stupid part of my brain. You could pay me $10 million a year, and there'd be some part of me in the back of my brain. I'd be like, I'm making someone else money. God, I hate that person. I don't know. That's the reason I'm probably crazy. I have to accept it. Is there a way I can overcome it? Is there a way I can be wiser? How to become wiser? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool yourself once, shame on you. Fool yourself twice, shame on yourself? I don't know. It's a shame on yourself both times, right? It's J.C. Hammond Sons. Mm-hmm. 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 Submarine. Yummy's Bakery and submarines. So you would want to bike this whole road all the way to Jack's. You turn it into a competition with yourself. So I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna do like a 2-hour walk tonight. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna bike for an hour on the bikey thing. I'm gonna start doing that every day. And then I'm gonna do like a once a week. I'm gonna come onto this road. I'm gonna bike it and see what I get. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tighter than a tight thing. You'll save up the bike things. You'll do them all at once. So you'll keep the PR, you'll do the PR per week. You'll go to the gym for 5 days. You know, see what you can get PR wise. Maybe lose some weight. Maybe lose a little, maybe get that bike maintenance going, buddy. Get that bike maintenance going. Spend $100 on that bike. Get some new tires. Get the brakes replaced. Get some oil on the gears and shit. Maybe 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Keep a log. That'd be fun. It'd be something to entertain yourself with. Are you not entertained? So from there, all the way down to Jack's. Right? Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, I wonder if that GoPro thing, I can get it to make it lower res video. It's kind of cool because you can see the head move. It was upside down. And I'm still going to upload it just because it's so stupid. You have to right side up it. Those dirty capitalist pigs. You bought a $200 GoPro. God, you're a capitalist pig. Come on, man. You know you are. Dirty slut. Man. Cause I gotta get one over on the cops now. Because if you can upload a video of you like going down the street. I don't know. It's kind of it's not like you're like selling meth to kids. You're illegally bike racing on 5 days not 5 days in a row, but 5 nights once a week. I need to get one of them like seaman hats, the biker racing hats. Because aren't there stories? I remember when I was in high school, there were stories of like cops letting people get away with DUIs and stuff. Come on, they gotta let me get away with biking down Florence Boulevard as fast as I can, going through red lights just because I'm trying to set a PR, a personal record of from there to Jack's, right? Fuck it. I mean, you're doing it without permission, but whatever. Fuck the police, or whatever the rappers say. It's a juvenile fuck the police sort of worldview. Kind of a juvenile. I like to break the rules, but not like really hard. Just like minor and okay. Yeah. Respectfully breaking the rules. It's a bunny ears on the cop sort of thing. It's a, bunny ears are where you put the 2 fingers behind someone's head. It's a trickster kind of. I don't know. Oh my God, that's the cutest little uniform. Oh my God, it's so. How long did it take you to get that all? What's that noise? It's a bell. It's a flagpole with a metal thing in the wind. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I got a joke. It's, I don't know. It's probably been done before, but whatever. You do like to go a little farther with it. That's where all the religious people come from. You have to create the eternal Father, which is God, or Skynet, or Scientology, or I'm gonna get queer someday. I'm gonna get this brain fog gone. I'm gonna be queer. I'm gonna appease the Skynet gods, the schizophrenic Christian God. I will appease him someday. I'm the Father. I'm the Son. I'm the Holy Spirit. You sometimes wonder about that. Like, how did those kings trick those people into thinking they were that much better than everybody else? You kind of got to admire them in a way. You're not allowed to wear purple. Only I am. And those people let them do it, man. They let them do it. Never underestimate how pathetic the 99% are. Never underestimate just how fucking lame they are. Oh my God, they're the worst. They're going to the hospital? emperor has no clothes. Does the emperor have any clothes? I don't know. Nice door. Sexy door. Oh yeah. I'm gonna come on that door. If you're a cop, I'm fucking jerking off to that door right there. How it's lit. It's better than tits, man. It's a fucking hot door. That's a slutty door. It's like, come hither. Come hither. I wonder if it's a double door or if it's just like a door with a fake door on the side. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come in that door so hard. This guy is, some guy, how they have the people stealing Amazon packages? I'm just gonna walk up there and there's gonna be a video of me just walking up there jerking off on the door. Running away. What is that? Is there a house back there? Probably a house back there. Hmm. Fuck the police coming straight. Is there? I don't know any of those rap songs, so this is not gonna work well. Cop Killer. I don't know what was the song about. It was about Dr. Kevorkian. It was an old police officer. He was like 80 years old. He had cancer. It was sung by Dr. I'm a cop killer. He had hit. Okay, come on. That's stretching. Cop killer song that is the police could be neutral or positive about. Cop killer. He's now on death row. He's getting electrocuted in 30 days. He got convicted within 6 months. And all the people of the city gave his wife and kids money. Yay, cop killer. Okay, that's still not a good cop killer song, right? I don't know. It's just fucking around with perceptions here because I'm bored. Cop killer. Cops are human beings. They're average people. And there's no heroes or villains. That's postmodernism. That leads to a moral sink. So humans need heroes and villains. Down. Vic Mackey. Going on Florence. I don't know. The Vice Unit. Vic Mackey. I like it. Oh man. Oh man. Day tripper. You can take day tripper. He's a okay. Come on, man. Whatever. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna start biking. I'm gonna lose. Oh, he's not gonna lose any weight. He's gonna be fat. He's always gonna be fat. Fatty. Lift some weights, man. You haven't lifted weights in like 2 months, buddy. You getting fat, buddy. 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 Is this stained glass? That is, that's hot. Stained glass. Show me stained glass. Show me a light. What am I looking at here? It's a well-lit tree. It's a statue? It's an Easter bunny. It's not stained glass. It's kind of funny. So the militant answer you're thinking of is, because I think you secretly are against the 1%, but you're doing it coyly and, like secretively. So in your head, it's like if you hate the 1%, you have to take it out on the 99%. Is that the thesis you're going with here? In his head, he's doing this. He ain't gonna change the 1%. So you're gonna have to make the 99% evolve. It's a dark one. It's very Marxist-y in a way, huh? Whatever. And there's the just reading the people. I don't know. I just don't give a shit about that. I hate the 99% so much. It's very elitist. Very beautiful house. The wreaths and the white. It's a palm tree. Oh yeah. It's a gas. Oh, it's just normal light. No gas light there, buddy. Oh man. Go to the gym. See if you can do an hour of cardio at maybe 600 calories. How much were you doing per hour on a bike? Get those muscles back. You haven't been biking. You ain't got them bike muscles anymore. Low on the bike muscles, man. Is it a candy wreath? It's an Easter wreath. I don't know, man. How did you end up being such a shitty person? Why did you end up being such a shitty person? I don't know anymore. Should have been a better person. I almost regret it. I mean, I don't, but I should have been. Whatever. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year, stole many mans. Something in faith? I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. He drove a Panzer tank in the Caesar's rank? I don't know. Somebody snitched on me. I rode a tank in Caesar's rank. Somebody snitched on me. I was there when the Romanovs. What was the Romanov story one? What were the other ones? It was Romanovs, Tiger tank in the Panzer tank in the Blitzkrieg rang. Pleased to meet ya. I hope you guess my name. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hope you guess my name. So suck my toe all the way to Mexico. When you're there, comb your hair. Don't forget your underwear. King David coming through. King David. King David. Walking around my kingdom. King David walking around his kingdom. You know, you have to get in pretty good shape to do the Leonardo statue costume. You'd have to have like abs. You could get like a penis bulge thing going. Oh, I think you can. Can you do that one nude? You'd be like, I'm King David. Paint yourself white. You could lose, like, if you could cut your arm off. Mm-hmm. Pleasing you is the me. Pleasing you is the what? I had a bag and some sticks and pine cones. I saw a mailbox on the street. There was a light on that one porch. And then there was a car and some more Tom's Daily Green Things. There's a good one. There's just sing that for 4 hours. Yeah, technically, yeah, I don't think you've walked this neighborhood. It's actually a nice one. You should walk it sometime. I'm going to the gym, man. It's got that corner. Remember you used to cut through that corner when you were in high school? You go under that fence, over that bridge, to that gate. That's a long time ago. You kept leaving the gate open, so they started locking it. So then you had to go Mars Hill to fucking through where that parking lot is now. Used to be a field. Used to be a field. Little buddy. Little buddy. Little buddy, it used to be a field. Is the purple light here? Where's purple light? Purple light is no longer here. The hippie moved, maybe. I don't know. Holy shit. Gonna bike there? You wanna bike there, little buddy? You wanna bike there? You wanna bike there, little buddy? You wanna bike there, little buddy? You wanna bike there, little buddy? I'm gonna have to take you to bike there. What time is it anyway? 3:30. So get back at 3:40. Charge your phone for 20 minutes. 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, 5:30. Lucky! How'd I end up in this, man? Holy shit. Oh well. Too late now, baby. Too late now. Time to get me something, something. Smartest choice for men's suits. Adventure is fluid. Wow, very left wing in there for you, buddy. Hmm. first light. First light. Good old cheesy bread, cheesy bread. What was that? It was show shaw shit show. Show shaw shit show. Show shaw shit show. Show shaw shit show. It's an interesting question. Interesting. Huh. Because if you're going with the, see, his one thesis is you always go against the grain no matter what. And then, you say, fuck it, You have two roads, baby. Two paths, not two roads. Two crossroads? Crossroad is multiple roads at multiple intersections, crossroads. I don't know, if you're going big, you gotta go big. Can't go, no small time shit. It's either heat or bust, heat or bust or. Well, I guess that's the end of this one. It was I'm gonna go to the gym and bike for an hour or an hour and a half, maybe an hour. Maybe lift some weights, get my muscles up. I'm gonna think about that hot cop. He's my buddy. We're gonna be buddies. We're gonna lift weights together. He's my best buddy. We're best friends. I might go back and look at his name, and I'll use his name all the time in my videos. He'll be I'll say his name like 100 times in the video. I really make him uncomfortable. It's about getting your revenge. It's all about revenge, secretly. 2 hours? 2:11.